Not everyone got their due during the In Memoriam segment at the 2024 Grammy Awards. Here's who sadly got left out. The Grammys tout themselves as music's biggest night. Throughout the show, viewers can count on a star-studded spectacle. The most famous and popular musicians in the world show up to perform, present awards, receive awards, or simply watch from the audience. Like other award shows, there's always a brief break from the revelry to take a few moments to honor those who have died over the past year. The Grammys' sweet and somber In Memoriam is usually a music-accompanied montage with some brief footage of the important musicians, producers, record executives, and other industry insiders who died between the last ceremony and that one. Due to time constraints, human error, or producer's discretion, not every single person who perishes makes it into the montage. This year's In Memoriam was a little different to begin with. Instead of the typical somber tone, the 2024 Grammy Awards went for an In Memoriam segment that consisted of a 20-minute multi-artist tribute performance. Stevie Wonder played For Once in My Life and The Best Is Yet to Come over footage of the deceased Tony Bennett. He then ceded the stage to Annie Lennox, who performed Nothing Compares to You, accompanied by Wendy and Lisa to honor Sinead O'Connor. After that, Fantasia brought down the room with a take on Proud Mary in the style of Tina Turner, and Jean-Baptiste led a choir in Lean on Me, pausing to comment that the idea of the medley was a celebration of life.
Well, God is in the music. When we make music, we're channeling something that's divine.
As each musical combo played, images and names filled large screens on the stage, listing the musical figures who had died since February 2023. Most of the big names got a moment, including Jimmy Buffett, Melanie, Robbie Robertson, Harry Belafonte, Randy Meisner of the Eagles, Burt Bacharach, Pogues frontman Shane MacGowan, Wayne Kramer of MC5, and Gordon Lightfoot. More than 60 people were honored, but the Grammys also left out quite a few important people. For many fans, the most notable exclusion in the In Memoriam was Steve Harwell, the lead singer of Smash Mouth, who died on September 4, 2023 at the age of 56. His band was phenomenally successful, registering huge late 90s hits including Walkin' on the Sun, All-Star, and Then the Morning Comes. And it's not like Smash Mouth had not gotten Grammy recognition in the past. They were nominated for Best Pop Performance by a Duo or Group with Vocal for All-Star in 2000. Fans certainly voiced their disappointment on social media. One wrote on X, formerly Twitter, "You forgot to include Steve Harwell from Smash Mouth during the In Memoriam segment? He was a Grammy nominee." Another commented, "The Grammys will include an engineer that plugged in a microphone in 1967 for their In Memoriam, but not a true musical talent like Steve Harwell from Smash Mouth?" Social media was definitely the loudest about Harwell not being included, but there were quite a few other people who were overlooked too, including guitarist Wayne Swinney of the popular hard rock band Saliva, Tom Petty bandmate Tom Leadon, 90s gangsta rapper C. Knight, drummer Gary Young of the indie rock legends Pavement, frequently sampled drummer George Brown, and Kurt Vile collaborator Rob Lasko. Another significant omission was Buck Trent, a Country Music Association Instrumentalist of the Year, who often accompanied country icon Roy Clark on stage and on the long-running variety TV series Hee Haw. Trent died in October 2023 and, along with Clark, was nominated for the Best Country Instrumental Performance Grammy in 1979. Also missing was guitarist Geordie Walker, whose band Killing Joke was massively popular in the UK but never broke through to mainstream success in the US. One X-user noted that Walker was left out, while the bassist for another UK-based band, The Smiths, was memorialized, writing, "No Geordie Walker in the In Memoriam, but at least Andy Rourke got a moment." Mars Williams played saxophone for the Psychedelic Furs for years and supported the Killers and Billy Idol, but none of that apparently warranted a mention. A viewer wrote on X, "Mars Williams should have been included in the tribute."